die out too hard. And we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean, memories die out too hard. And we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We sat down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
look at him.
Nice, yeah, no. So, if I wanted to ride the whole route around, because like my house is somewhat on the way to her old elementary school, I would just be like, hey Karen, can I ride the whole route today? She'd be like, yeah, sure, Evan. And then one day it was super hot, and I don't know why, but the kids decided to roll the windows down, even though 6218 has air conditioning. So, I walked up and down the aisle while I was the only one on the bus, rolling all of the windows back up, while 2 other buses were behind us. They didn't say anything, and I didn't get a ride up for that either.
I would love to ride for my bus driver's ESL, but first of all, I have to contact the transportation.
No, it wasn't the ES route. I just rode the whole route around, and she dropped me off on the way to her ES.
Oh.
Yeah, no. What else did I do on that bus that I didn't get in trouble for? Oh, so one day my Chromebook was dead. That's how I charged my phone. So I was like, hey Karen, can I borrow your iPhone charger? She handed me all 3 chargers. I used one to charge the Chromebook, one to charge my vape, and one to charge my iPhone.
Okay.
Our old driver, he passes me at like 5 in the morning, and he actually offered us if he wanted to get picked up like first thing in the morning, we could. I declined because I wanted my sleep.
My bus, I was actually pretty fortunate. My stop was one of the last ones in the morning. I think my stop time was like 6:56. Normally she wouldn't get there till like 7:01 or 7:02, but my afternoon time was pretty reasonable too. Now, my middle school bus, back whenever there was only 2 tiers, my pickup time was also like 6:56, but my bus driver, she drove it like I do, okay? Like, she would go like 45 in the neighborhood, which is faster than I go, okay? She would just absolutely floor that DT, pick me up at like, I don't know, 7:04, 7:05, and we'd be the first one to the school. I don't know how she did it.
I don't get picked up till 7:25, so I'm lucky.
And then my drop-off time in the afternoon was like also 3:03. I'd always be at home chilling at 2:55. Then she got a brand new bus this year. It was one of the 2 without air conditioning though. I was like, of course, the minute I get off of her bus, she gets a new one. She drives bus 1 now, not 219 anymore. I remember 219 though, that bus was fun. Oh, have I ever told you guys the story about the one time that Karen took me to work on the bus because my car was broken down? My work was also right next to her second elementary school. So I was like, hey, can I run in and get my work shirt really quick? She was like, you got 1 minute. Make it quick. So I run in, get my work shirt, and she took me to work. In the school bus. You see the school bus dropping Stuntman off at work?
I could surprisingly see that.
I got the video on my phone. I'll send it later. Actually, I'll send it right now while I'm chilling here in my cul-de-sac. There you go, Steven. I sent the video and pictures. Oh, I see David's using my tactic today.
I mean, why would your bus driver care anyways if she had to drop you off at work? She gets paid by the hour, right?
She's one of the heads of the training department too, so yeah. She never sped or anything while on the route. Like, never. She was like very by the book. I have Life 360 on my phone just to see how fast I drive. And like on our route, the top speed ever was like 38 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Now, with me driving home from work in a 40-mile-an-hour zone today because I was pissed off, I went like 65 in rush hour traffic.
You sound like my dad. He goes 65 in like a 45.
The other night I was going 90 in a 40 and I caught up to a state trooper.
Ay, 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 stop, man. Ay, ay, ay.
Didn't get pulled over though.
To me, I'm going to treat driving a car like driving a bus.
6 to 30.
Go ahead.
Do you need me to pull up so you can get through?
No, it's fine.
Okay then.
Because I was
Here.
about to say, is 30 at the front of the lineup?
Yeah, 30,
30's
you
front
go.
of the sidewalk.
I was about to say, because I was waiting for 30 so I can pull up.
28's got a new parking. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. You're right. That's my bad. I was thinking way back in the day whenever I drove 28 when 29 still parked in front of me. That's my bad.
30, you can go ahead and go around,
I had this wheel.
28. Yeah, because you're the first bus up there.
Go around 28.
Yeah, you should be the first bus up there on the sidewalk.
Because you're the lucky bus who gets to park next to 33.
Golly, you was close to scraping the soul out of my bus.
I'm very precise.
And pull up a little bit more. You got to pull up so everybody can fit.
This C2 doors are strong.
You know how much closer I can park behind you now, David, now that I'm in 26?
Those stubby little cross views.
I'm not sure if I like it or dislike it yet. I'm just gonna say though, this first little rust spot on the left side of my bus looks like an AR-15, not gonna lie.
"33 radio check."
I can hear you.
10-4, thank you.
28 radio check.
I can hear you. 11 to bus 32. Sorry, 32.
Good.
This now completes my daily radio check. Thank you, sir.
And 4, no problem.
Speaking of TE2, how is it, David?
It's been running fine so far. I did 200 miles Friday with it.
Nice, nice. I think they should give you bus T3 as bus TE2 or TE1, whatever you drive.
No. T5.
T5 is garbage.
Nah, don't give him one of the nice Virginia spec CEs. Those are mine,
I
okay?
don't like them.
Those are mine.
Hey, stop hating on Virginia. Specs.
Okay, we'll give him the old bus G.
Oh, the Max
You know,
47.
that's cool.
Oh, I love Max with DTs, but not
Max
Max.
Force is gonna be on her last breath.
That 7, I've driven it before to our Glenmore lot because they had replaced GPS in it. I was flooring it. I could have got out and ran faster and still caught the bus like a mile down the road.
Dang. That's how some of our city buses are. They are so slow with takeoff. Specifically bus 249, that thing takes a mile to get up to 45 miles an hour.
Gas bus go zoom.
All our B6.7s, unless they're tinted, have like 200 horsepower. They don't have much power to them.
What about the tinted ones?
They have 210, I think. But they're
Those
not.
two-
Yeah, they're a bit faster.
So my bus is a bit faster, is what you're telling me.
Well, all the tinted buses are. And our ISB 6.7s, those ones are literally, our spare buses go faster than our regular route buses.
Dang. Yeah, you know, the only reason I took A14 again is because I had to keep the tradition alive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
Kevin, do you
remember...
watch Jared's videos?
I remember when Scotty caught me driving on the wrong side of the road during lockdown in A14. He said he was going to AFK, but he caught me driving down the wrong side of like a turning intersection.
Oh my.
I got a good write-up for that one, I think.
Yeah. I'd love
I think
to
I was
have
going like 65 and a 22. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd love to have A15 back. It was wrongfully taken away from me freshman year.
And then Day drove it. He was driving in the grass. I still have those
Yeah.
screenshots saved somewhere. Those were hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you guys kept telling him to drive his route. He's like, no, I'm just gonna follow A14 to the school.
To be fair, he was lagging very badly.
Yes, very badly. And then me, I was just gone. I was all the way up at the trailer park by the time any of you guys left the school. I was zooming.
Yeah. Speaking of the trailer park, A14 in real life doesn't cover it anymore. So,
Dang, that makes me sad. No more
Yeah.
whipping around in the trailer park pissing off old white people.
yeah. So A2 is the only one that does a trailer park for high school now.
Nice. I don't even think we did middle school routes back then, so I don't even know what the middle school route is. It was either middle school or elementary that we didn't do.
Yeah. The middle school route, it's kind of near the high school, and the elementary school route was if you were to take a left out of the lot
Oh, gotcha.
and do that, yeah.
Evan, do you still watch Jerry's videos?
Sometimes.
He was in one spare, it was KS8. He said that thing was throwing the engine warning light and he'd floor it and it had no power whatsoever. They had to send it back to the dealer.
You know, he's no longer a fellow coworker of yours?
Yeah, I'm aware. He told me he's been helping me with trying to skin the Kennett, Oxford, and Coatesville lots.
Gotcha.
I have no clue what any of this stuff is, so I just told him to just make a spreadsheet, send it to me. I just finished Kennett this afternoon.
Nice. I didn't even know we had a new bus 78 until yesterday. The old 78's so much more superior. 'Cause, 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 'cause
What is it?
The new 78 is a 2021 ICCE with a 240 Cummins. It has understorage on the right side, air conditioning, Wi-Fi because it's a trip bus, LED taillights, incandescent warnings and stop signs, HD cross views, black hood, white roof, etc. Old 78 was a 2000 Amtran 3800 T444E. No air conditioning, no tinted windows, yellow hood, white roof, understorage both sides. Other than that, there was nothing special about the old 78.
What would have been better on the new 78 is a gas bus. Ancient.
You sound like John Dobrovic right now, I'm not even gonna lie.
I just like gas buses for some reason.
Oh, I saw a Gas Vision the other day. They do sound pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not worth it.
I actually rode a gas station for like 1 year, maybe 2. I'm not sure.
The only Bluebird Vision I've ever rode in my life was a 2007 Bluebird Vision with a Caterpillar or a Crapapillar C7 in it. My bad.
They are not bad. I love C7.
They sound good, but after
Yeah, the
certain
after
year
emission.
model- the after emissions ones suck. I remember when it broke down and they had to send an 01 FS with a 5.9 Cummins in it. That bus was nice.
I rode an 08 C2 with a C7, and it was so good before it died out in the middle of the road, and then they had to replace it with a 2020 Gas Vision.
It's time to go, Bus 30.
Yeah. My first bus was also, I think it was an 03 FS actually, because it had the older dash.
My first bus, 1989 Chevy Ward.
Sounds fun.
I miss that old bus 127. It was, actually no, it wasn't a Ward now that I'm thinking of it. I think it was a CV 200 GMC with the 3116 in it. That's how old it was. It was so old that it had the tan Bluebird switch panel.
Bloom used to have a bunch of CV200.
We got rid of our last one in like 2017. It was bus 129.
Yeah, we had CV200s, Bluebird 3800s, Thomas 3800s, and also had FS65s and first gen CEs.
I'll send you pictures of our CV200s later, Steven. Yeah, even though my district doesn't have C2s, I've rode them before. I used to go to this old summer camp, and they used to lease them out for the summer from Apple Bus Company. That's the same place I rode the Vision and the FS.
I remember summer camp. It's always chaotic.
And after that, I got sent to summer school because it was free, back when it was fun.
Yeah, had an 08 C2, and then eventually, my last year at the end, we got switched on to a 2015 Vision. Figured out why my computer was being all weird.
Why was it being all weird, David?
I don't know why, but it's my mouse. Literally, I have my mouse unplugged right now, and it's being fine.
Nice. Today's mission of parking like a crackhead was successful. Oh, did I ever tell you guys the time that I had to ride the short bus?
No.
So it was my first year of doing summer school. It was the second session, the July session, and there wasn't enough kids in my area for a big bus, so they was like, yeah, you guys can have 429 to 2016 Shorty CE. I was like, okay. It was pretty cool. We only had like 12 kids on our route. I got my own seat almost every day. It was pretty cool.
I know for 2 weeks I had an '05 Chevy Midbus as an activity bus, so it was all white, and it had air conditioning, and it was literally the only bus that had air conditioning, and it was so nice.
See, most of our buses do have air conditioning now, but since we're on a tight schedule and we have so many buses to replace because of like the old DT emission, federal grant, stupid bull crap, whatever, we have been getting a mixture of ones with air and without air. In 2022, the buses with air were, I gotta think about this for a minute, 26, 43, 46, 47, 75, and 79. The ones without air were 1 and 8.
None of our buses have air conditioning, not even the Minotaurs. Our only buses that have them are the motor coaches, but those aren't buses. So it's the buses.
State law, I think it's state law, or it's just a strict policy that all special needs buses have to have air conditioning here.
See, in Massachusetts, I think it's only handicap buses, like buses that have a lift, have to have them.
Yeah.
I rode a Transec once, so our bus was late for the afternoon, so I was taking, like, after school. It was late, and when I looked, a bus just came pulling in with a Transec, and it was a hot day, so we got to use the air conditioning. It was fun.
I
Yeah,
loved
we're not
6218.
required.
That bus had air conditioning.
We're not required to buy buses with AC, but sometimes if the county is feeling generous or whatever, you can buy buses with AC.
Yeah, it's very uncommon to see air conditioning unless on, like, of course, handicap buses. Massachusetts, I know some companies, they actually like put air conditioning on regular buses too, but only on like trip buses that do trips.
So, bus 5016 and all the 2017 full size used to be our trip buses, but they ordered a crap load of 2021s, and now those are our trip buses. I think their numbers are 72, 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, 80, and 84.
Yeah, our trip buses are probably like 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83, and 84. The lower numbers are 2014s, 80, 81, and 82 are 2018s, and then 83 and 84 are 2019s.
Does your lot have any of those 2021s with the radio in them?
Radio? Like
Yeah,
AM,
music
FM?
radio.
Oh yeah, our 2021s and newer have the AM, FMs. Everything older does not.
Does the Attleboro lot have any of them?
No, we only have 2018s and then 3 2015s for subs.
Gotcha.
And then we also have 53, which is our YMCA shuttle, which is a 2012.
You just did what I did yesterday, David. I had 24 yesterday that can't turn, and I ate every single curb on the map. Can you hear my axles from up there, David?
Is your engine fan on? Because I can hear an engine fan.
No, engine fan in this bus doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, you're in 26. I think I hear something, so that's probably it. Because I know 26 has some interesting axle sounds now.
Yes, very interesting.
Because I remember driving that for a trip.
I will say this, I do miss bus 11, but it's nice having a little bit of a break.
Yeah, it was nice having 10 for last weekend.
And this thing's been saying get up and go like the 2010 MBEs, so it's the thing keep me at night.
Where's 30 going?
I made a wrong turn. I'm going back to Thompson Road now.
I didn't even really realize that until after Nate said something. I was just kind of getting the nostalgic vibe from seeing 30 there all the time.
Goodbye, David.
Bye, bus 11.
'26 to garage.
Go ahead.
Can you give me a Christmas present and order one of these huge door lights for bus 11?
If only. Have to work it
Pretty
into the
please.
budget.
I'll do anything for it.
We'll have to work it in the budget.
Literally anything. I will drive bus 4 on my route. The old bus 4. The one that goes 49 miles an hour, you know what I'm talking about?
Honestly, I feel like that's kind of easier because you just keep your foot to the floor the whole time. But
And then nobody will ride my bus if they see that I'm in bus 4.
you wouldn't have to worry about speeding.
I don't worry about it anyway. How fast I go is how fast I go, you know? I do kind of watch the speedometer just a little bit, though.
If only Troy were here to hear these things.
Oh, Troy's fully aware. I rat myself out to Troy. You can ask Edward about that.
Edward is the name of my gerbil.
Yeah, you can ask the gerbil. He'll tell you. So far, the Devil bus is pretty good. I'm just getting some demonic noises from the rear axle right now. Other than that, we're chilling.
Hi, Connor.
$11 to 7, Connor.
27, go ahead.
Hey, just a heads up that my 2 transfers will not be on today.
10-4.
I think I told you that last time, but I don't remember, so.
$28 the base.
Go ahead.
I have a middle schooler and a high schooler arguing. Do I pull over and de-escalate the situation, or just put them off at their stops?
If it's getting to be bad, yeah, at least try to de-escalate it.
So I'm going to pull over and see if I can de-escalate the situation.
11 to base.
Go ahead.
I deviated from my route. Well, not really, but kind of. My stops on that upper end of Princeton were not on, so I just made a left onto Princeton off of Huntley, so just a heads up, I'm running a little bit ahead schedule.
Copy that.
There's only like 2 of them that live up there, and they went home with a friend, so.
28 the base.
Go ahead.
I've separated the two kids, and if I have any more problems, I will let you know, and we may need a police officer if it escalates any further.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Troy.
Howdy.
Hi, Mr. Giraffe. I missed you.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Alex.
The only person that got a high back.
Hi, Tavis.
I didn't get a high back
Well,
either.
hello there.
Hi, Ed.
I'm the
Stop.
most important to you.
Oh no!
Were transfer student counts updated yet?
Transfer student counts were not. Student counts themselves are done.
Thank you.
My transfers are on vacation anyway. I don't got to worry about them for this weekend, next week. $11 to Jordak.
Go ahead, 11.
Just let the teachers know that I'm in the front of the line in bus 26 today.
10-4.
To base. Transfers are coming out shortly.
10-4, 27. Base to 30.
Go ahead.
Actually, never mind. You fix yourself. I was gonna say make sure you're on the side of the curb, but you're good.
11 to Jordak, send them out.
33 to Jordak, send them out.
6 Jordak, send my children out.
28 to
31 to
Jordan.
31, send them out.
10 to Jordak, you can send them out.
Nine to Jordak.
Go ahead, 9.
I'm running about 5 minutes late, just FYI.
10-4. I will notify the students. I think I...
6 to Jordak.
Go ahead, 6.
I am missing my shuttle student.
Alright, I'll get it back to you in a second.
$11 to Jordak.
Base 2-6.
Go ahead.
He should be out shortly.
Thank you. 10.
Base 211.
Yeah, the 11 to Jordak, I am missing stops 1, 6, and 15.
Alright, please hold off 1 second.
Stop 6 is those same transfer ones that you guys already know about.
Yes. Base 211.
E11.
Can you copy, or can you repeat the first 2 stops you said you were missing?
Stop 1 was not on this morning. They are not on here now. And stop 15, that is Jordan Liz's buddy Troublemaker.
Okay, 15 will not be on. 1 should be walking shortly. I think they actually just left out. So.
Copy.
33 to Jordak.
Go ahead, 33.
I'm missing stops 1 and 2.
Alright, please hold off.
11 to Jordak.
1 second, William. Base to 33.
Go ahead.
They will not be riding today.
10-4, thank you.
Jordak to, or base to bus 11.
Yeah, Jordan Liz is with his Troublemaker buddy. I think I am going to drive him since I have a bus with cameras today. Do you copy?
10-4. Just notify me if anything goes wrong.
Copy. I'll mark my event button if anything happens.
6
28
Jordak.
to Jordan.
Go 28.
I'm missing stop 17, 16, and 15.
Alright, please hold off. Base to 28.
Go ahead.
16 and 17 should be arriving at your bus as we speak. 18 will not be riding today.
10-4, thank you.
6 Jordak.
Go ahead, 6.
My shuttle student still has not arrived, and I'm also missing my stop 21.
Alright, I'll get back to you on 21. Just keep waiting because I know he is on today, so. Base to 6.
Go ahead.
21 will not be riding today.
Okay, 10-4, thank you.
10 to Jordak.
Go ahead, 10.
I'm missing stops 9, 15, and 20. They were all not on this morning.
10-4, I'll get back to you in a second. Base, so 10.
Go ahead.
Everyone except for 10 will be on today. Actually, sorry, I meant that different. Everyone, yes, so only 10 will be riding. The rest will not be.
I already had
My-
10. I was
What was
missing
the last
9,
again?
15, and 20.
Oh, my apologies. 9, I meant 9. The rest will not be riding today.
Copy. Do you know where he's at?
He should actually. He just left the building right now, so maybe the next minute he should be able to us. Not even.
We need to quote Troy on that. Troy's famous quote. Yeah, he just left the building.
Yeah, he just left the building.
Yeah, he's actually walking out to you right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't have to get involved in that rush. I'm just the only one sitting here, waiting on the only kid still left here.
I just went under the cheese plants. I think we're running pretty good.
The guy with the longest route here still hasn't left. It's going great.
Yeah, the guy with the longest MSHS route was the first one back today. So.
Base 10.
Go ahead.
You got him right.
Yeah.
All right, 10 foot.
Please don't tell me there's someone else I have to loop around to come get.
Nope,
I swear to God. All right.
Just making sure he got on the right bus.
Okay, guys, I have a conspiracy theory why none of my stops on Princeton on that upper end were on today. They all have no tetanus shots, and they are extremely afraid that they're going to fall through the stairs on 26.
Also, not to, it really means nothing, but I just recorded y'all departing the elementary, and y'all did a really good job. So
I thought you were going to say 10 was the craziest one out of there.
No. You guys did a good job. So
I bet I was probably the craziest one out of there.
No, I'm not going to say who because I don't want to at anyone, but there was one driver that standed up. If I can upload the video later on, I'll send it. You can guess.
I honestly, my bet's I flew out of there.
I already have a guess. My guess is Paula.
I'm not saying yes or no.
Toxic Killer on the beat.